Welcome to all students. Today we will discuss about the active transport of plasma membrane. On the substance takes place across the membrane from high to low concentration, but membranes are also able to affect the transport of solids of the gradient that is the that is in the direction of increasing concentration. Normally cells have a higher concentration of iron which is maintained at all times when the cell is at resting potential. The cell continuously translocate a solute or ions into the cell by active transport. Most of the inorganic ions, amino acids, and carbohydrates are actively transported across the cell membrane. The cell are maintain the steady state equilibrium of diffusion by energy yielding reactions, and cells are able to translocate metabolite. Sorry. Active transport continue, that is the addition to allows various substances such as secretory products and waste materials to be removed from the cells. In this type of transport maintain constant concentration of specific inorganic ions, and the active transport are often called pumps which selectively transport specific components, molecules or ions from one fluid mass to another. The important features of active transport is that it has directionality. It also called as the unidirectional or vertical. The diagram showing the active transport. See this the active transport where there is a presence of the ATPs. It means that somewhat the energy required for the active transport, that is nothing but the facilitate the uh, arg- ingredient through the channels. And so that is nothing but the active transport, and it is continuously uh, transmitted through the cell pores or the channels. Because of that, the steady condition, the energy required at that time, the cell passes the energy or source of the energy, and active transport is regarded being direct or indirect. That is the active transport, the accumulation of solid molecules or ions on one side of the membrane is coupled directly to an exergonic chemical reaction, most commonly the hydrolysis of ATP. Transport of proteins driven directly by ATP hydrolysis are called as the transport ATPase or ATPase pumps. So that is nothing but the active transport is also need to the ATP energy. Indirect active transport on the other hand depends on the co-transport of two solutes with the movement of one solute down its gradient driving the movement of other outer solute up its gradient. In most of cases, one of the solute is ion, usually, or that moves exergonically down its electrochemical gradient, driving the concomitant transport of the second solute, such as monosaccharide. The members allows the membranes allow water and non-polar molecules to penetrate by physical diffusion. In other cells, membranes are permeable to various polar molecules, ions, sugar, amino acids, nucleotides, and many metabolites that pass across artificial lipid bilayer very slowly. It is now known that specific membrane proteins are responsible for transferring such solutes across cell membranes, and these proteins referred to as membrane transport proteins occur in many forms and in all the types of biological membranes. Some transport proteins simply transport one solute from one side of the membrane to other. They are called unipods. Other functions of co-transport system in which the transfer of one solute depends on the simultaneous or sequential transfer of second solute either in the same direction and is called sympod, or in opposite direction called as antipod. Now summary the show to show the difference between different molecules of diffusion and transport of substances through plasma membrane. See this, that is the simple transportation, where in the first or passive transport, where in passive transport there is no requirement of the energy, that is the simple diffusion, where higher concentration to the low concentration, as well as the facilitated diffusion means that some of the molecules which is facilitated or carried the um, carried the metabolites with the help of the some energy, that is also called as the facilitated diffusion, while active transport, where there is a energy requirement in the steady condition of the cell, where actively transport the material in the plasma membrane. Thank you very much to learn this topic.